Yo, what's up, y'all? You know what it is. Your boy Triple the God, aka Rex Soprano, in the building. Cross the Salt submission video. Man, I've been going back and forth, man, trying to figure out whether or not did I actually want to be part of this quote-unquote fighting game community popularity contest. But then today I got up and realized something. Cross the Salt is going to make history. And as much as y'all know me for researching the history, maybe I want to be a part of making the history for a change. That's what this is about for me. That everything that has anything to do with me trying to enter the contest is all personal. But we'll get into all that later. We'll get into everything you want to know, the why, the how, what you're going to do, how you're going to do it. I'm going to explain it. I'm going to take care of you. Don't worry about it. But a disclaimer, if I may. If you came across this video looking for some kind of gimmick, whether that's some video editing, whether that's some movie magic, whether it's Chun-Li in a shake weight, whether it's a stupid hat, whether it's a comic book, a cartoon, whether it's a costume, whatever. I am Triple the God. I am not your gimmick. Sorry about that. I ain't got no initials in front of my name. Y'all know me, but you don't know me. I'm not your favorite stream monster's favorite stream monster's favorite stream monster. The thing about it is, anytime I want to, I can be the best in the world because I know that's the truth. And that's just something, baby, you just gotta hold. Sorry about that. It just is what it is. It's just something you just gotta hold. I'm sorry. I apologize, you know what I'm saying? My mama told me if you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. But in this case, I got a lot to say, and there's a lot of stuff that y'all ain't gonna like. So, at this point, this is what I'm gonna do for you. Just because I'm a nice guy, just to remind you, top right corner of your screen, whatever OS you're using, whether that's Windows, whether that's Mac, whatever, whether that's Linux, whatever, whether you're using Firefox, Google Chrome, Opera, or if you're still living in 1842 and using IE for whatever reason your ass need to be slapped, there's an X button. Take advantage of it, because I'm going to say some things that is going to anger you. Trust me when I say it, because I know what I'm going to say, and I'm going to say some things that's going to make you go, wah, and go to your nearest fighting game message board and go whine about how Rex Soprano hurt your feelings. Look in my eyes. Look at me when I say this, and I mean what I say. I care less about you, what you think about me, what your feelings are, because that's not what game we're playing. This is about $25,000. This is about a chance to go compete at Evo. This is about a lot of things, about more than what you think about me personally. So, if at this point you want to take it out, remember your friend, the little red X over there? I'll give you a couple of seconds to make your decision. Enough time. If you're still here, thank you. And if not, go on your message board, go find your little motor crown and start crying like a little punk. Now, let's get down to business. Rex Soprano, Triple the God, Cross Assault. Why? Why? Before we get into why, maybe I should explain exactly where we going with this. Is that in order for me to get on Cross Assault, I've got to win over two subsets of people. I've got to win over fighting game community member number blah, 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 because it may be up to you about whether or not I hit the West to get down to the A to get 25 G's. So I got to do you. On top of that, I got to prove to the people at Capcom and whoever else make the final decision that Triple the God makes good TV. You're on my YouTube page now. Check out some of my stuff. It's called Diary of a Game War. I make good work, and I love plugging myself because all publicity is good publicity. At least that's what they tell me. Now, let's answer the question, why? Why Rex Soprano? Why Cross Assault? For me, getting on here is not nothing about initials in front of my name, notoriety, fame, money, because at any time I want, I can have all those things and more, because here's something else you can hold. I'm the best in the world. Whenever I want to be, whenever I get ready. But because I'm an adult and I have adult responsibilities and things to handle, they kind of get in the way of that. So I kind of had to push that stuff to the wayside, and on top of some other stuff that we will never get into, that you'll never hear from me, it's the way things are. So, you know, for me, Cross Assault is more of a personal arena of trying to figure out, do I still want to compete at a high level? Or do I want to stick to what I've been doing lately and helping other members of the fighting game community find their way to be the best in the world? That's kind of the question Cross Assault, if I get on it, will kind of answer for me. Do I still want to compete at this high level, or do I want to assist people in getting to a high level to be the best in the world themselves? Or is there a way that I can do both? You know, if Cross Assault, if I get on, if it answers the question for me, it answers the question for me. And if it don't, it don't. And then I just have to find another arena in which to answer my own questions. But to get in cocky mode for a moment, let me say this. To quote a great final boss, that being Onslaught for Marvel vs. Capcom 1, if I become a Cross Assault, the dream is dead. I'm sorry. I apologize. You have my sincerest condolences. I will come to your funeral. I will be Justin Timberlake. I will cry you a river. Put some flowers on your grave. Drop a nuclear bomb on who killed you. Whatever. But TDG plus 9 of the suckers equals 25 stacks. Free. Hold that. That's what you got to do, baby. You got to hold it. Because if I come through, that's my money. So that means, to repeat it, I get picked by Capcom to hit the West. Then I become the final 2. I go to the A. And then Capcom gets to sign over $25,000 to me. The only question I now have at this point is it $25,000 Capcom or the $12.5K? Because I need to know this. Because my son needs some new clothes. I got some bills I got to pay. And I have some irresponsible things to do with that money once I win it. It is what it is. And that's just what we are. At this point, you've been in the video this long. And because the rule states that I have to say what clique I'm part of, whether am I Crippin, am I Blood, 606 Deuce, Latin King, Tango Blast, name your gang, whatever. The spoiler for it is up there, but the rules say I have to state it, so let me state it. Team Tekken all day. Now you may be wondering, Triple the God, Team Tekken, why? It's like this. It's not of how many people apply for Team Street Fighter versus Team Tekken. It's none of that. Again, it's all personal for me. It's that Tekken, the series, has done so much for me. Mainly my transition from stick to pad. Shout out to King Multipart, by the way. I bet you some talented cats in the Tekken community who could probably do King Multipart on pad all day long. It's a big giant hand. Dual shocks are small. Get the idea? I'm just saying, it is what it is. On top of that, back in the day, man, when I was first going to my local arcade trying to get to know people and stuff, Tekken Tag and Marvel 2 were 2 of the games I really legitimately wanted to be good at. And, you know, they helped me, you know, lay the foundation for who I am now and how I educate other people and how I educate myself still to this day with this fighting game stuff. So I owe Tekken that. From a strategic standpoint, if assuming the rules are the way they are, is that if Team Tekken gives me a chance to play 2 of my mains at Tekken, that being Jen and Lily. Jen a beast, and my assumption from what I saw, Lily plays just like Ingrid from Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max, who's my main in that game. So for me not having a chance to ever touch the game prior to probably being on Cross Assault, this gives me some type of up advantage to everybody else who hasn't even played the game yet, because I got a hot Ingrid. I'm just saying. I'm not bragging on myself, but I'm bragging on myself all at the same time. So for me, that's where we are, man. I'm Team Tekken all day. You know, I owe Tekken the series a whole bunch, man, and it seems the right thing to do to lay my allegiances down, man, with Team Tekken and see where it flows. So hopefully I've succeeded at both of my points today. Hopefully, fighting game community member number, whoever you are, I hope that you vote for me, because, you know, a vote for me is a vote for yourself. How about that? How about if you didn't participate and you want to see somebody like you on Cross Assault, you can vote for your boy, and I'll make sure to hold you down. You have my word on that, on my mama. For those people who make the final decision, again, Diary of a Game Boy, take a look at it. Take a look at this video. You'll see all the charismatic enigma that I am. All that, no Jeff Hardy, no face paint. But I can make it great, wonderful television if that's what you're looking for. With that being said, I'm done. You want to get at me? tinyurl.com/triple-the-god. That's D-A-G-O-D. Twitter @Rex Soprano. All that good stuff. You know, like I say, I'm not going to let this chance pass me by. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bow out of here. I will be seeing you on the West. You 9 other suckers, I will be seeing you in the A. Capcom, put Turn Shavers on that check. I'll be there for it in a couple of weeks. You all have a wonderful day.